So, throughout the years, I have had a lot of people ask me, how do you all make these comedy videos? Well, you can either make a comedy video by, taking a funny little story you heard and revamping it into your own way, or you could just tell jokes in front of your YouTube viewers and just hope you can do it. So, there are really two ways if you're going for, the comedian approach. There are really two ways you can do it. One of them is just one long video with the entire comedy segment. Or, you could just do a playlist, which each story and joke as, separate videos that people could either jump to. So anyway, back to what I was gonna say. One time I was working in a movie theater. There was this family. They were wanting to buy tickets for this movie called 50 Shades of Grey, which is a very old-fashioned sentence. Anyway, so they pay for their ticket, they go to the snack bar, get their popcorn, and then they enter the theater, and I'm 30 minutes in, I'm asleep, not giving a royal dick. And then I hear a bunch of commotion in the theater where 50 Shades of Grey is playing. And I'm thinking to myself, well, what's going on here? And I enter the theater, I'm looking around, and I see this kid. He, has his feet up on the chair, and he's just kicking the chair that belongs to this old man. Kind of like how they do on airplanes, kids just, kick the seats in front of them. Yeah, he was kicking the seat in front of him. And he's just, repeatedly kicking. He's like, shut up, loser. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Is there a problem? And the guy completely roasts the kid, and he's like, yeah, the kid behind me was born. And I'm just, about to tell him to stop. But he kicks the chair, and the old man's like, son of a bitch. And I'm just I whip out a belt and I'm like, kid, stop kicking the chair. And he's like, make me broke, boy. And he kicks the chair again. I'm like, what the fuck? And the dad's like, oh, hold on, Karen, I'll call you back. I gotta deal with something. And the guy's like, yo, usher man, can you get me and my kid some more popcorn? And I slap him across the face because that's how I roll. And the guy's like, what the hell was that for? And I'm like, what the fuck do you think? And he's like, ow. Why? I'm like, look at your kid. He's kicking the seat in front of him. Tell your kid to stop kicking the chair in front of him. What the hell's wrong with you? And he's like, but he wants to. And the kid's like, yeah, he wants to. And I'm like, oh, hell no. And I'm just like, I don't care. Stop it. And the kid's like, ha ha. And the old man is like, I'm about to give this brat-ass bitch some life experience. And the guy's just so about that popcorn, I'm like, I'm not getting popcorn. Get it yourself, motherfucker. And the guy's like, can you at least give me a Slurpee? Now, you can be slurping through a hospital tube. And that old man's just like, God, you gonna make him dumber. I say, go for it. And the dad's like, hang on, I gotta get back to my phone call. And he's just on the phone. He's like, hey, Karen, sorry about that. That was a work thing. And I whack him. Anyway, that old man's like, my wife's name is Karen. And the kid just kicks the chair again really hard. Kid, I swear to God, stop kicking the chair. I mean it, no jokes. There will be consequence. And he kicks the chair again. And the old man's like, no video surveillance in the movie theater. And that gave me a great opportunity to drop kick that kid. I'm just kidding. I didn't actually drop kick that child. I hit a button on my phone that allowed some random seat to explode, which one I chose. It was sitting in A, B. So, of course, I tapped on my phone and went to the section where I could make chairs explode, and I chose that one. And kaboom! The end of him. And I sure do hope that's the last story about that motherfucker.